All right, the Atlanta Falcons have a rookie that maybe didn't get the headlines as their first two picks, but super important. And if you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that just kind of get overlooked. Lions did for so long. And we talk about 5, 6, 7 teams. Atlanta Falcons are one of those teams that we just feel like just don't get the love. And so we talk about you and kind of not root for you, but just like the Atlanta Falcons. I don't know. I've always kind of have. Anyway, let's do it. All right. Xavier Watts, 3rd round pick. Remember, you trade up, get your first 2 defensive ends, but now the coaches have been talking about Xavier Watts, safety out of Notre Dame. Your head coach said his mindset is very similar to Jesse Bates. What better of an example for Watts than to have Jesse Bates, how he prepares, how he studies, and actually apply that on grass. He talks about how there's one safety spot that goes to Bates. The rest is open. And Xavier Watts has terrific route instincts and sees things before they happen to jump throwing lanes. Because remember, he was a former wide receiver. And so he's kind of got those instincts. It would kind of make sense that he would. Remember, I mean, you don't have to remind you, but you have these 2 defensive ends. Then you get Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman, 2 safeties. But Xavier Watts is interesting because in 2023, he won awards, best defensive player in the land. I mean, things were crazy. And then last year, he kind of like fell oddly. It's like this is a first-round pick talent that somehow falls to the 3rd round, which is crazy. So he's 6 foot, 205 pounds, All-American in 2023, All-American in 2024. Playmaking ability. He's got football IQ. Like, this is the things that are being said about him, and there's no reason why this guy can't be an all-pro for you. And so this is crazy because let me just look at this. I found this and I thought it was interesting how I thought this was like for the season. He had 2 interceptions. He had a touchdown and a forced fumble and 7 tackles, but I shouldn't say for the season. I just thought, some pretty solid numbers. I don't know. It's like, nope, that was just one night against USC in 2023, his crazy year. Just a couple interceptions, forced fumble, scores a TD. This is a playmaking dude at a big-time school, too. I love the big-time school players. And they all kind of are going that way because even if you start at a small school, you can transfer. But Xavier Watts, love that. Now you take that over to your depth chart on what you've done defensively. And because offensively, you've already got the talent, you've already got the pieces. Now you plug in your quarterback. Like, we can talk about that all day long. But if you look defensively, the different colors here are the new players. And so you've got a combination of free agents, trades, and then draft picks. But your depth defensively is great. So Leonard Floyd, Jordan Fuller, but you've got Xavier Watts here. You're like, okay, Billy Bowman could maybe do a nickelback safety thing. James Pierce Jr., what's up? Jalen Walker, defensive ends. Like, we're going to get after the quarterback, but we've got a little bit of depth now that we've never had. We've got Mike Hughes, Jesse Bates. Secondary is like manageable now. Before, I was like, man, what do we got? No, let's go. Secondary's good. Linebacker's fine. We've got some defensive ends now. Now, because football's so complimentary, now we can go up to our offense here. Michael Penix Jr., 2nd year, got his feet wet, just perfect amount of time last year. Kirk Cousins, we'll figure that out later. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter anymore. We'll freaking cut you. I mean, no offense to Kurt, love you, but it's Michael Penix, Bijan Robinson, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, throwing a little Darnell Mooney. You got Lindstrom. You've got Bergeron. You've got enough players on the offensive line. The offense, it really comes down to 2 things for the offense. Really, it's like, all right, offense. These 3 or 4 players I mentioned, are you going to be the dudes or not? If you're not this year, then we know we're just going to have to move off you, draft some other guys. Like, or are you guys going to do it? Be the guys. Penix, I think, is going to change things, going to provide a great energy for you. And then you pair that with the defense that's so much improved. And now, so you got a rookie that's already showing up that's going to provide depth to your defensive side of the ball. Offensively, need you guys to be there. Penix is going to really help. So it's like, okay, now we can take that over to your schedule. And without going through every single game, but just from an outsider's perspective, if I look at this and I look at these first 4 games, because here's the bye week, it's a good, all right, where are we at first 4 games? Man, you come out of that 2-2. I mean, really, just like, all right, 2-2, early season, lot going on. Minnesota's tough at Minnesota, night game, Sunday night. It's kind of some interesting games here. But we beat Carolina. We beat Tampa. I don't know. You're 2-2. Buffalo, San Fran, tough games. But then you go on this little bit of a run here where you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I threw these last couple in just for fun. But you got about a 9-game stretch here that is manageable. And that it's like, if we are the team that we think we are and we can win like we think we can, then let's win those games. If we're not a playoff team, then I guess we won't, and we'll just know. But I think Atlanta is a sneaky team. Michael Penix provides that boost that they've been looking for on the offensive side. And then you went and got really good players, athletic, explosive, young, ascending players on defense. That's what it is right now. And so if I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan, I look around, the division is manageable. The schedule is manageable. We've been in the mix the last couple of years, even with bad quarterback play 2 years ago or whatever that was, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Yeah. Desmond Ridder, even with mediocre not even mediocre, just bad quarterback play. We've been in the mix on this stuff and fighting, and every time we have a chance to kind of take over the division, lose 2 in a row or whatever, right? It's like you're tied for the division. Tampa, you're a game ahead of Tampa, and then they win 3 in a row and you lose 2 in a row. It's just like, oh my gosh, we finally have, let's win a couple in a row. Let's win 5 in a row. Let's go on some streaks here that I think Penix can absolutely do. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, love talking about kind of the underdog / team that doesn't really get any attention because no one's really talking about you. It's like, oh, Tampa Bay's won the division. Then you look at the Lions, you look at the NFC, but it's like, this is the team for me, the surprise team to win the division, home playoff game, win a playoff game, and then you win a playoff game, and then you go to LA, to Philadelphia, to Detroit, win that second game and see what you got. I mean, that's kind of where it's at. So let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.